Welcome to the Yugimenz. Today we have a deck profile of PK Fire Phantom Knights with a bit of Burning Abyss. It's my favorite deck, and it's probably not tier 1, but it can. The boards it can put up turn 1 is pretty monstrous. To be fair, against Dragon Link and stuff like that. So I'll get off with it. So we have 1 Ragged Gloves. It is it's needed at 1. I wouldn't play any more than 1 because it's a bit of a brick. 2 Ancient Cloak. One of the best ones because it can search any of your Phantom Knights, and it can also pump your Rusty, which is, I'll show a combo at the end with just Tour Guide and a card in your hand and what the boards it can make. 3 Torn Scales, new in Phantom Rage, the best one, an extender and a starter. It's just amazing. It's what the deck needed. We've got 2 Boots. It's an extender and gets your Fog Blade and all the other good Phantom Knight traps. We've got 3 Kagamusha Knight. This is used to chain block with Tour Guide, so people can't Ash or Gamma the Tour Guide, so it gets through, which is ridiculous. It's probably the best play in the deck. You've got the 3 Tour Guides. Don't think we really need to explain. Gets the BAs. It's an insane card. We've got 1 Graph and 1 Seer. I wouldn't play any more because they're bricks in your hand. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's just there's no point playing anymore. Like if you draw them, it's not good, and you can summon it on the Cherubini, but then you won't get the effect. But some of the extenders, I play Tsuchinoko, Wielder, and Tracker. Just the best level 3 extenders. You can play Jackalope as well, but I don't play it in case you play, like, you can draw Tsuchinoko and Jackalope, and that's pretty bad. So I just prefer to make the deck as consistent as possible. Then obviously the Dragoon package. There's not much to say about Dragoon. It's insane, so you have to play it. And then the hand traps I play are 3 Ash and 3 Droll. These can be anything. This could be Lancia probably in this format against Dragon Link and Virtual World and, well, Eldritch, but Dragon Link is the deck to beat. What other decks are there? I can't think of it. Like Dragon Link is the deck to beat. Yeah, Lancia is good against dinosaurs.
Prank Kids has been
Prank Kids is good, but Ash is pretty good against Prank Kids. Nibiru is good against.
Yeah,
so that's the monster lineup. They invoked. So that's the monsters. How many monsters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 29 monsters. Quite a lot.
Monster Mash.
For the spells, we have the rank up for Requiem. It's one of the best sort of end boards you can make. Rhoda searches for Kagamusha Knight and any of the Phantom Knights. We've got 3 Dark Ruler No More for when you go second to break boards. It would ideally be droplets, but with the Megatins coming out later on, I thought it was best to get rid of the droplets. So this is the budget, cheaper version. We've got Extender, Teleport to search the 2 Psychics in the deck. Red Eyes Fusion, Dragoons. Called by the Grave. It's like another trap, and it stops my plays being disrupted by Ash. 2 Cyclones. This is mainly for Eldritch and Floodgates, and Shaddoll Schism is one of the main problems because this deck struggles against Winda and always will struggle against Winda. For the traps, we have the Wings. It's just you need to play another one. You can play Sword, but Wings I just think is slightly better. The 3 Fog Blade it's monstrous. Dinosaurs just can't beat Fog Blade, as some people will know. And we've got Shade Brigandine. It's another extender to make Link Spider into Dragoons. So then the extra deck, we've got fancy cards. The extra deck, we've got Dragoons. We have Leviair. We have Bamboozling. Like, you could play IP maybe instead of this. Like, this is against Nibiru, but it's not. I'd hardly go into that. The 2 Break Swords. We've got the Rebellion and the Requiem for obviously the rank up magic. We've got Zeus, because Zeus just breaks boards, it's insane. And then for the Link monsters, we've got Link Spider with the Brigandine to make Dragoons. Cherubini, Verte, Unicorn, Rusty, best one, and then the rank 4s, Borrelsword and Appaloosa. Ideally, maybe this should be access code talker, but I feel Borrelsword just is. It's the budget, and it breaks boards as well, which is good about Borrelsword. It just kills your opponent out of nowhere. So sideboard, do I have 15 cards in the sideboard? That'll be interesting. So we got Phantasme against Link Dragon. You can get maybe a look at 4 cards, get your Dark Ruler No More from the deck. Really good. Lancia against Dinosaurs and Dragon Link and Virtual World. Nibiru, standard. And then against Eldritch and Back Row decks, we've got Duster and 2 Twin Twisters. And then we have Book of Moon for Winda and other problematic Floodgate monsters. And then Imperial Order if I'm going first against Invoked Shaddoll, which is the main problem for this deck. So I'll show you the combo with the Tour Guide. So it's Tour Guide and any monster. So I'll just get a monster that doesn't matter in the graveyard. Let's say an Ash Blossom. So what you do is you summon the Tour Guide, and then you get the graph where it is, and then you link away into the Cherubini, and then the graph triggers to get Seer, put it in the, and then Cherubini triggers to send the Ancient Cloak. Now you need to send Ancient Cloak first and not Scales, because if you get Nibiru'd at any time, this can search the trap and you can make the token and stuff into Dragoons, which is good. This goes into Rusty, and then this gets brought back by the Seer. Put this over here, and then this will send Scales and set your rank up magic. Send your Scales, and then so that gets set, and then you banish the Cloak, and then you bring back the Scales, and then you get the Boots. And then you can special the Boots, and then you trigger the Torn Scales and you discard the card in your hand. It doesn't matter, I just chose Ash because it does literally nothing. To send Ragged Gloves, and then you make these into a Levier. And you banish the Ragged Gloves and send one of your traps, which is probably the Wings. And then you detach the Boots and bring back Ancient Cloak. And then you turn that and pump your Rusty, so it's 2900. And then you make these two into your Anaconda. Right here. And then you banish your Wings to bring back the Torn Scales. And then you put this in the zone of your Rusty, and then Rusty triggers to blow this up. And then you bring these back again. And underneath Rusty you make your Requiem. And then banish the Boots to get a Fogblade, and then you trigger Anaconda obviously to send these two for Dragoons. So then you obviously you have 3 more cards in hand, so you will have a discard for your Dragoons, but this way you have Dragoons Disruption, you have a pop from Rusty through the Requiem coming out. And then Requiem will obviously have 3 negates, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6 disruptions through just the Tour Guide, and any discard, which is actually insane against literally every matchup. Like if they don't have any way to get like any dark rulers or anything like that, it's probably going to be the board to win. So thank you for watching. Please comment underneath if you enjoy playing Phantom Knights, or if you have any changes you would make to the deck. I will happily listen to any of them. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.